This segment brought to you by Santa Fe Trail Meats in Overbrook. Let us help feed your family.
One of my favorite themes is cowboys and technology, probably because I'm technologically challenged. Even the simple cell phone can sometimes befuddle me, and it inspired me to write the following poem. It's called The Smartphone, Dumb and Dumber. They showed me a new smartphone down at the cell phone store. They said it could check email and take pictures and do more. It had so many features that I almost forget. You could get a bunch of apps and surf the internet. So I bought that brand new cell phone, even though it made me nervous. The next Sunday, I was sitting in our Sunday church service. The preacher was a-going on his Sunday sermon thing when that cell phone chose that very time in which to ring. Well, my face got all red and I fumbled for my phone and turned the darn thing off to stop the noxious tone. After the service, I said that I was sorry to the preacher, but he was very gracious about my interrupting feature. It was the next morning I rode out to check the cattle, to look for newborn calves and to fight the coyote battle. The herd was fine. But when I got my horse back to the stalls, I checked the time on my phone and found I'd missed 3 calls. My wife had called from town about a part that we were needing, plus the order buyer called and a man about cattle feeding. I was so disgusted to have missed those calls for sure, but the phone was all turned off from what I'd done the day before. And that is how it's gone with this cell phone ever since. It's always the wrong way, which always makes me wince. How can it be that this is how it's always gone? When I want it on, it's off, and when I want it off, it's on. There must be something wrong with this phone, at least in part. I thought the dadgum salesman said this stupid phone was smart. I was cussing out this cell phone. I was really on a tear. Then my wife made some comment about operator error. So I think the time has come, even though it is a slam, to admit this dadgum smartphone is smarter than I am. Happy trails.
Sure Crop Fertilizers was started by my father, Don Sherman, and my mother, Shirley Sherman. Family business that started in the 80s. We predominantly focus on plant nutrients and what we can do to give growers better responses with the fertilizer dollars that they do, and what we can do to make those things work better for the grower. We're based out of Seneca, Kansas. We work with growers in their soil analysis to figure out what they need, and then we can put those in a blend that gives them the best results, and so that we can deliver that direct to their farm so that they have those nutrients where they need them, when they need them, and so that they can apply them in a manner that's very efficient to them and works well on their planting systems and what they're doing. Sure Crop Fertilizers has been around for a long time. We always say we're big enough to take care of everything you need, but we're small enough to do it quickly. You can get a hold of us at 1-800-635-4743. Our website is surecropfertilizers.com, and you can always email me at Corey@surecropfertilizers.com, and with any questions you have, and we're glad to answer it and work with you.